your own situation, you're obviously moving up to fight Jan Blachowicz. I remember there was one time I spoke to you before your Kelvin Gastelum fight.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was just bling bling.
Flex on them.
So you actually had one on the broadcast. You had one on the
UFC one. That's if I don't want to wear my belt around, I just rock that around.
That's not bad, man, not bad. I remember I spoke to you before your Kelvin fight, and I said to you, does it ever annoy you that people are just going to look past this fight and talk about your next fight? I feel like Jan's going to be the same situation. By the time Jan rolls around, they're not going to talk about Jan, they're going to be talking about the Jon Jones fight. Are you prepared for it, or is that going to still annoy you?
I mean, I'm prepared for it, but I also know it's going to be part of it, but I don't look past Jan. Jan's a beast. Jan, I know he's had some losses. He's climbed back from like 1 to 4 setback to come back and win the title. So yeah, I don't look past a guy like that. He's a beast. So, and I'm jumping up in weight. You know, that's something that gets me jacked up. Like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, actually, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who's skinny now, motherfucker? Nah, I'm still skinny. I like being skinny, but yeah. It's just something that gets me juiced up, like, yeah, let's fucking go. Juiced up. Not literally.
It's kind of funny, right? Because everyone always says you're the underdog against these big, massive guys, and now the first time you're going to be a favorite, it's against a guy you're actually going to be undersized against. Has that crossed your mind yet?
Not yet, but allegedly. But people always, like, first thing people see fans, especially when they see me, you can ask in the comments below, if you've ever met me, just tell them how huge I am. Allegedly. Nah, but yeah, like, oh my God, you're so much bigger in person. And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know, when you see me fight, you see me fighting when I'm like, not cutting weight, but like I'm streamlined, I'm aerodynamic, but then when I'm thick, when Christmas comes around, I'm a big boy, but I'm still fit. I'm still fit, man.
On the surface of it, it's a big, heavy puncher against a guy who can move. Seems like we just saw you in a fight like that. Do you think it's the same sort of thing, or does Jan have tools that Costa doesn't have?
I think so. Jan definitely has his awkward style of striking, which is something I'll definitely take care of. I have my teammate Blood Diamond, Sejuan. He's even more awkward, so I'll have some work for that. And also he's got his apparently wrestling or grappling, but you might get to see my ground game a little bit more this fight. You've seen some in the Kelvin Gastelum fight and the, the Tavares fight. You've seen it in the Italian fight when I single leg X sweep them and then try to get on top, you know. But you might see a little bit more this fight, maybe. But I mean, you got to get me first. You got to be able to catch me first. I just like striking, but also love grappling. But I only use it when I need to. Kind of like Razor Blade. Razor Blade, Curtis Blades likes to use his grappling, but if he's forced to stand up, he'll fuck you up on the feet.
Does it surprise you Jon Jones hasn't tweeted about you fighting for the 205-pound title yet?
He's probably loading. And he's probably waiting till, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't check. But like, he's loading. I know it's rubbing him the wrong way. I know it's rubbing him the wrong way. So I'm like, all right, say something stupid. He knows I got clips. I'm ready for him.
If you could pick one thing, do you fight Jon Jones at 205 pounds where he was considered the best, or do you wait for him to win the heavyweight title and fight him for the heavyweight title and beat him there instead?
I'd say the first, then the second. Like if I was waiting, I'd just go back to 185 and fuck people up there, and then if he wins the heavyweight belt, I'll just jump up and then take that off him. But it'll be cool. It's like, okay, you took my old fucking toy, now I want it back. Yeah, I want my toy back. Yeah, and he comes back down and I slap him across the face.
Do you think he moves up to heavyweight, or do you think he will wait down now to fight you?
Fuck. He still hasn't got a fight match, though, has he? He's what? Taking time to get accustomed to heavyweight? When he's been saying for the last 10 years he can beat any heavyweight, blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know, don't care. I'm still just doing me. I'm just doing me. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm enjoying my man. Fuck yeah. I'm so proud of us, man. Like, what we've done from little old New Zealand, to have now in our gym alone 6 guys in the UFC, and we're dominating. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
2 last questions. 1, interesting time to be in the United States of America, right?
Crazy. Well, I think in my head, I thought it was gonna be yesterday that the Civil War happened. But I got told it might be another 2 weeks. So I'm like, all right then, we're gonna be out of here by then. And I can just be in New Zealand like, so nice, sad night. Oh, poor America. I love America though. My relationship with America is just pretty much food. You can see I love the food out here. Like, just, it's crazy. But
And the portion sizes is to, you know.
this is the first time I ordered on Uber Eats and I didn't go large, because I remember the first time I order when I come back, every time I always go, oh, I'll go get large, and it comes in the drinks like this big, and I'm like, why did I get large? No. So
For me, it's the movie theater popcorn. Like, you go to the movies, the fucking thing's the size of a trough.
yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do, baptize you in popcorn, but nah, like definitely medium or small, because you'll be all right.
And last thing for me, you are about to fight for the 205-pound title. Then you're probably going to have this mega bucks matchup with Jon Jones. Do you ever stop and laugh at how cosmically scripted your life seems to be?
You know, everyone's seen the Truman Show. And I talk about being player one. I kind of relayed that in New York, and I talked about the way I see things. I even 2 days ago went to the Allegiant Stadium. I drove around it and just kind of like took it all in, and I was like, this is just the ultimate layup, or the ultimate alley-oop from the universe. I'm about to dunk that bitch like Shaq in the '90s, man.
Congratulations on your teammates' win. Good to see you again, brother.